Welcome to the ring melt ceremony for the class of 2021.
It wanted to be here, it wanted to come home, and it wants to be worn on the fingers of the cadets from the class of 2021.
I am Kathy Kilner, Director of Class Services for the West Point Association of Graduates, and your Master of Ceremony for this event. We are here today to celebrate the long gray line of West Point graduates. This ceremony brings together several groups of people: the United States Corps of Cadets, graduates who come to support the ring donors and families, the Balfour Ring Company, the Association of Graduates, and most importantly, our ring donors and ring donor families and friends.
On behalf of the class of 2021, it is my honor to express my gratitude to those who donated the rings or the rings of their loved ones. The ring you gave us holds elements of the ring's owner's character and facets of their selfless leadership. We feel that their commitment to the long gray line and to our country will strengthen us in our remaining time at West Point and into our careers.
Placing Major General Hewitt's 100-year affiliate class ring into the crucible is his grandson, Hobart Hewitt.
This ring has been missing for many years, so it's going to take a lot for anyone to convince me that's not the spirit of this ring that got it here.
Colonel Edwin H. Ferris, class of 1935. Major General William C. Haneke, class of 1936.
Mr. Edwin B. Green, class of 1947. Placing Mr. Green's ring into the crucible is his son, John, and his grandson, Cadet Drennan Green.
I never saw my grandfather without his class ring on. And I know that this upcoming August, when the class of 2021 dons their rings at ring weekend, it'll make it that much more special.
Colonel Stanley D. Cass, class of 1957.
Lieutenant Colonel Donald H. Barrell, class of 1960.
Lieutenant Colonel John E. Parker, class of 1963. Mr. Kenneth E. Bloomfield, Jr., class of 1964.
This is the ring of a good man. This is a ring that has history. This is a ring that has love. And this is a ring that has hope.
Mr. Thomas H. McCord, class of 1969.
And I know Tom would be very proud to know that his ring has returned to West Point.
Lieutenant Colonel Alan J. Rock, class of 1971. Placing his own ring into the crucible is Lieutenant Colonel retired Jeff Rock.
The class of 2021, serve long, serve proudly, till the battle is won. Hoo!
Major Christopher D. Thomas, class of 2001.
We'll now add the legacy gold to the crucible. Placing the legacy gold into the crucible is the class president, Cadet Katarina Christensen. Each year, a sample is extracted from the ingot of previously melted rings and then added to the melt of the following year to ensure that gold from all of the ring melts going back to the inaugural ceremony is included in the production of rings for the upcoming first class cadets.
This ceremony symbolizes the unity of the past and the present, and it also serves as a beautiful display of the endurance of the long gray line. I got to talk to the class officers from last year when they did this event, and they said this is the most special thing you will do as a class president, as a member of the class, and they were totally right. I don't have any family in the military, I don't have a legacy here, and West Point's always about that legacy, that long gray line. And today, watching these people give of themselves, give of their families, widows giving this last piece of their husband, grandsons giving a last piece of their grandfather, you feel like you're part of that legacy, and that's what this was today. For me, not feeling connected to this place, that's gone. In my rings, I get to grip hands with everybody that has gone before me, and that is such a special feeling, because now I feel like I'm truly connected to West Point, and that I actually am a part of the long gray line. I have a legacy here now, and it's in my ring. So today it was remarkable, and it was special, and it's bridging that gap between one generation to the next, and it was a beautiful day.